when somebody doesn't register.
Fine.
You can't fine them unless you have a grievance committee.
Not much you can do.
No, you have the attorney write them a letter and tell them they must register their dog in the building, and if they don't, they must remove the dog, that's all.
That's right. Okay, that's all right.
I mean, if that's the way it works, I'll have to ask the attorney if that's the way it works. I really don't know. But
okay.
How else can you enforce it? Otherwise, people can bring in whatever they want.
Horses.
Huh?
They can bring in horses.
Exactly. I said pony, so. Anyway, so we've gone through our agenda.
You haven't done the one dog.
No.
We did. We did one per unit.
I'm sorry.
Not for
Maximum
20
weight
pounds.
One
at
dog,
20
one
pounds
maximum.
at full grow.
Right.
One dog per unit.
Yeah, no more than 20 pounds.
Full growth.
No more
And
than one dog per unit.
and everybody at this point is
Which
grandfathered
four
in.
of mine.
Once they register the dog.
Right.
And if they don't register the
Exactly
dog,
like that,
they have to, the dog must be removed.
Now, actually, what we gotta go through with this here, we gotta record this in.
That's right, it'll be
Yes.
recorded.
Yeah.
It's gotta be recorded.
All right, motion to adjourn. Anybody want to say anything about any new business?
Yes.
No, not me.
Anybody?
I saw
Oh, I have one
a
thing.
letter saying that if you put on sale your apartment, you have to tell the board the
Yes.
price you're asking. Why?
No, you gotta come, yes.
Yes.
It's
No, you
written-
have to
it's-
let them
oh,
know, but
Let
why?
him
No,
explain it to
It's
you.
written in our bylaws, in the blue book, that if you put your apartment up for sale, you gotta come down to the office and tell them that you're selling your apartment and how much you're selling it
But
for.
why
It's
did-
written in the blue book.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
Huh?
No, but why the
Yeah.
price?
All
Say
right.
the price.
Well, that's the blue book that we have here.
But look at it this way, we know of someone who got a deal on an apartment, not in this building.
Uh-huh.
And the board of directors found out about it. The board purchased it for the building and sold it after that for what its normal price should be.
In this
There are
building?
distressed sales. Sometimes there are distressed
That's right.
sales where people
That's
must,
why.
it happens.
Can't have, you should not have any secrets that the board is doing
The
something.
board has a first right of refusal, right?
Well, that's what I'm.
No, that's if they
Yes.
wanna do it.
Hey, but they
They
have
don't
the
have
option.
to
But
do it.
if the board refuses to buy an apartment,
Mhm.
if the board refuses somebody from buying an apartment, they have to buy the apartment for that price. If a seller is selling the apartment and somebody comes in
Mhm.
and wants to buy it, and the board refuses that sale, they have to buy the apartment for that price.
Unless they
Unless they
have
have
justification,
something.
unless they can justify
Yeah.
why the
reason
person
why
shouldn't,
they can't.
why we should refuse the buyer.
Right.
For instance, if a normal apartment, a one-bedroom apartment, say, would go for $150,000, which is fair according to everybody else in the building. And somebody, and the kids, the parent dies and the kids don't care and they're in Chicago and they say, we don't care, the realtor can say, well, we'll get rid of it for you for $110,000.
Mhm.
That makes everybody who wants to sell $150,000, kills their,
It kills the market in the
It kills
building.
their market.
Yeah, of course.
So that's another reason. Board doesn't have to buy it.
But all we're doing is going by our blue book.
Yeah,
The
it's-
bylaws-
Documents were written before us,
Well,
before we were
Yeah, you
here.
gotta go by something, yeah.
Okay.
There are some
Okay.
buildings, like in the Allen House, you can advertise to sell your apartment on a bulletin board.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, if you put in there on a bulletin board, you can sell your apartment. Here, we don't allow
Well, that's
that.
unusual.
No,
Most buildings
you're only
don't
allowed to
allow
own
that.
one apartment here.
Mhm.
But, so, but you might know a buyer that would be interested.
Yes,
And save a
but,
commission.
but here we don't allow you to advertise selling anything on a bulletin
Right.
board here. In some other buildings, Allen House, you can sell furniture on a bulletin board, you can do a lot of things there on a bulletin board. Here, we don't allow.
All right. I have a letter from one of the unit owners who owns a towing company, and they would like to be the tower for the building. Well, I don't know if if it's exactly right, but she's making a request to me, and I told her when we had our next board meeting, I'd bring it up.
What is your?
Why don't you think it's right?
Pardon?
Why don't you think it's right?
Why don't I think it's right?
Yes.
I'm bringing it to your attention. Do you guys want to assume it? First of all, the unit owner is Yellow Towing. His name is Daniels. Is it Ivan?
Ivan.
Ivan Daniels.
What happens with Ivan is he parks illegally in the garage. He asked another unit owner if he could park in his space. He knows he can't, but he parks there anyway.
From time to time.
From
It's not
time
a-
to time,
right.
right. He has put his tow truck in the back from time to time. We don't allow trucks, so we get calls, why is that truck back there? Where is he going to park that truck? Where's it
That's
gonna
crazy.
be?
That's crazy. He has a truck with no place to park it.
Well,
Well, he
where's he
He
gonna
parks
put
it in the yard, but he takes his car to the yard, takes his truck, goes to work. Brings the truck to the yard, takes his car and goes home. But,
So by being the building sole,
Yeah, but you know something, I don't know if there's a conflict of interest,
Yeah.
you know, looking to tow people just
Right.
because he's here and he can make money. I don't know if that's the right way
He
to go.
also has 2 dogs,
I
and he
don't
knew
think-
he didn't have, wasn't allowed to have 2 dogs.
I don't think we should enter into that, then it could be a conflict of
So
interest.
deny his request. Does everybody feel the same? Okay.
To me, it could be a conflict of interest.
All right, motion to,
Well, wait a minute, the conflict of interest is if the building would get some kind of payment.
I
The
don't
building
want- yeah.
gets nothing,
they don't
For
get, the
any
building
of
gets
it.
no,
no.
nothing from
Well,
any of the
I
towns.
think it's against the law for them to pay
no,
off.
no, there are people that have agreements, Anchor picks them up, and they get so much percentage of
We
it.
get nothing.
Nothing.
But that's the deal you got.
No, it's not the deal, that's the way it's supposed to be. Barry, you're talking about when Anchor worked for RK?
Right.
That's a different story. It's got nothing to do with us here. We've never gotten any rebates from any tow company.
So
From
what's
any,
the point of giving him the business?
he's requesting it.
Yeah, I know, so
But if he was,
we'll request some of the money. They'll charge
You're not
$150
allowed- I
for
don't think
towing,
it's-
don't they?
I don't think it's a.
I don't know
No,
if you're
it's
allowed,
not.
I really don't know.
It's $100.
They get about $125.
Yeah.
All right, so we
Well-
should get $25.
No.
Yeah, but then we're
I don't
gonna
even
be
wanna go there.
accused of
Then
tow